guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Avatar: The Last Airbender. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching episodes 12 and 13 of Avatar: The Last Airbender. The last episode, well, the last two episodes, but the last one, the last reaction was so satisfying. The fact that from the very beginning I knew that there was something that was broken in Zuko because of the rage and the anger that he had. And, you know, it was ever building, and it was pointed in different directions at different times. And ultimately, you know, he was at war with himself of what he thought he should be, who he needed to be, the pressure to be who he thought other people needed him to be. And ultimately, at the end of the last episode, he realized exactly who he was. He's Zuko. He's not necessarily Prince of the Fire Nation. He is not the son of Ozai. He is not just the nephew of Uncle Iroh. You know, he's more than that. And he's ready to face his destiny. And I absolutely love that for him. The fact that we got him kind of like really deciding on his own. Not with Uncle Iroh, you know, behind him yelling at him or like encouraging him in that moment. He chose to do what he did, writing the letter to May, going and confronting his father, telling his father exactly what he's going to do by joining the Avatar, and leaving. He left the life that he thought he always wanted. The thing that we always heard from Zuko was just like I'm better than these people, and like they need to serve me, and like he was so used to being a prince. And then when he got back to that life, and even when people could pick up and carry him over to May's house, you know, he was just kind of like, what am I doing? And he chose to leave that life to go find the Avatar and join the Avatar. Which makes sense, because he's also part Roku. And I love that. And I really hope him and Aang can have that conversation, or Avatar Roku can like pop up and be like, excuse me, we're related. He's a good person. He's going to help you firebend. Which I still don't know if Zuko has the patience to be a good teacher. And I don't know if our group has enough trust to let him in. I mean, I feel like they will, but maybe not immediately. Like definitely like him kind of coming out and fighting with Azula at the end of last season, you know, that's kind of like probably, it leaves a bitter taste in their mouth. But the fact that he wasn't around when the Fire Nation was attacked, you know, like they didn't see him. They saw Azula and they know that the Fire Lord was present. But, you know, Zuko wasn't fighting. And I don't know what Uncle Iroh's doing. Hunky Unky Iroh is, he's escaped from prison. He left people alive, which I thought was awesome. People told me that Ming was voiced by Serena Williams, and I absolutely love that. But that he's escaped. Now, here's the thing. I was like, oh my gosh, hopefully he follows Zuko. And I feel like that's a very Uncle Iroh thing to do in the past seasons and past episodes. And I think Uncle Iroh just kind of like letting Zuko come to his thoughts and his decisions on his own was, one, incredibly smart, but also I think he believed enough in Zuko to finally make the correct decision. I don't know if correct is the right word to use that, but the one that would lead Zuko to ultimate peace, which, as we know, is what Uncle Iroh is all about, especially after Ba Sing Se and Lu Ten. Now, I was thinking, I was like, oh, like he's gonna have to help, and like I think we're done with Uncle Iroh holding Zuko's hand and trying to lead him to water and make him drink. And I don't know if it, like, that seems like a very aggressive thing to say, because that's not really what it was, but he was always trying to coax him in the right direction. And now that Zuko is headed in the right direction on his own, that he is going to join the Avatar, probably teach Aang how to firebend, which I am looking forward to those episodes, because I don't know how they're gonna go, but I'm eager to see. But I really think that Uncle Iroh, you know, kind of coming into his own and being powerful instead of like, you know, always trying to be like pacified by tea and like find his calm and relax. I think that we're going to have a challenge for Fire Lord. And I hope that it's Iroh against Ozai. And you guys know who I want to win that battle. I want a new Fire Lord. a peaceful one, a good one that's good of heart, one that isn't hateful and spiteful and just willing to get rid of his son. You know, it's like there's the differences between Ozai and Iroh and even Hakoda and Ozai. It's just like Uncle Iroh and Hakoda are both loving fathers that love their sons. And, you know, Hakoda would do anything to be with Sokka. But Uncle Iroh would do anything to see Liu Ten again. And the fact that Ozai can just say, I will kill you. And I was willing to kill you to become Fire Lord. Like, the fact that he's willing to sacrifice Zuko is so sad, especially because there's scenes in flashbacks where it seems like he's a loving father. Who knows? But, like, it didn't seem like he was always just full of rage and hate. I'm super curious to see how this goes. I'm looking forward to it so much because now Azula let them leave on their balloon, or on Appa, and Zuko left on a balloon, and then she said they'll be back because she knows that they're going to come back for the people that they left that surrendered. And it's all the older people, and I'm hoping that nothing happens to them. I feel like when it comes to having prisoners of war or having people that have been captured that invaded your city, that they're not going to be too kind to them. I don't think that there's an honor system when it comes to the Fire Nation. So guys, with that being said, bring on the friendship between the Avatar and Zuko. I was going to say, and the Fire Lord, but I don't think Zuko's going to be the Fire Lord. But descendant of Roku and the Avatar. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay, let's get into it. Let's go! The Western Air Temple, here we be! Oh, Appa, your armor must be so hot and heavy. I like how they make it, like, look hot.
I wonder how the rest of the troops are.
Yeah.
They're probably on their way to a prison. It seems like my dad just got out. Now he's going back in.
For a good reason, though.
I miss Pipsqueak.
I miss not having blisters on my feet.
Oh, Sokka.
We're here. I can feel it.
I think your feet need their eyes checked.
How could she feel the Western Air Temple?
She's right. We are here. Wow. It's amazing.
Is it under something? It's upside down. Phenomenal. Hey, kiddo. I'm so proud of him. How do you get in? Knock? Blow?
The Avatar hasn't been seen for 100 years.
First we'll check each of the air temples. Then we'll scour the world.
It's only been a week since your banishment. You should take some time to heal and rest.
What else would I expect to hear from the laziest man in the Fire Nation?
He was so mean to his uncle in the beginning.
The only way to regain my honor is to find the Avatar. So I will.
And you will regain your honor that exact way. Yeah. What is his plan?
It's so different from the Northern Air Temple. I wonder if there are any secret rooms.
Let's go check it out.
If there are, don't put any pipes through the wall.
You guys go. We need to talk about some things.
Like a kiss.
We need to decide what we're gonna do now. And since you're the Avatar, maybe you should be a part of this.
Yeah.
So, what's the new plan?
The new plan is the old plan. You just need to master all 4 elements and confront the Fire Lord before the comet comes.
Yeah.
No problem. I'll just do that. Where am I supposed to get a firebending teacher?
We could look for Jong Jong.
Yeah, right. Like we'll ever run into Jong Jong again.
Maybe, but...
Who's? Oh, never mind. If it's important, I'll find out.
Oh.
Why don't we just take a nice tour around the temple?
Oh, Aang, you have no idea what's coming.
There's gotta be someone who can teach him firebending.
Zuko, where are you?
Hello. Zuko here, but I guess you probably already know me.
Is he practicing?
I have a lot of firebending experience, and I'm considered to be pretty good at it.
Sounds like a job interview.
Well, you've seen me, you know, when I was attacking you. Yeah, I guess I should apologize for that.
A little bit.
I'm good now. I mean, I thought I was good before, but now I realize I was bad. But anyway, I think it's time I joined your group and taught the Avatar firebending.
What do you think? Yes? No?
Well, what's your answer?
That's exactly what I'd expect out of Zuko.
How am I supposed to convince these people I'm on their side? What would Uncle do? You have to look within yourself to save yourself from your other self. Only then will your true self reveal itself.
It sounds like something Myra would say.
Even when I'm talking for him, I can't figure out what he means. What would Azula do? Listen, Avatar. I can join your group, or I can do something unspeakably horrible to you and your friends.
That's Azula.
Your choice.
Yeah, no. Don't do that one, though.
I guess I'm not that good at impersonations.
No, but I got it. The Western Air Temple is so cool.
Check out this loop!
Aang, I think we should be making some plans about our future.
Yes, but it's heavy.
We can do that while I show you the giant pie show table.
Pie Show. White Lotus.
I think that'll have to wait.
Hello, Zuko here.
Hello.
Hey, I just thought I'd wait for you here.
Aww.
I know you must be surprised to see me here. Not really, since you followed us all over the world.
Fair, fair, fair.
What I wanted to tell you about is that I'm good now, and, well, I think I should join your group. Oh, and I can teach firebending to you.
Do we believe him?
You can't possibly think that any of us would trust you, can you? I mean, how stupid do you think we are?
Toph, is he telling the truth?
All you've ever done is try to hunt us down and capture Aang. I've done some good things. I could have stolen your bison and Ba Sing Se, but I set him free.
Oh.
Appa does seem to like it.
Uh-huh.
I can understand why you wouldn't trust me. And I know I've made some mistakes in the past. Like when you attacked our village?
Yep.
Or when you stole my mother's necklace and used it to track us down and capture
Yep.
us?
I admit I've done some awful things. I was wrong to try to capture you, and I'm sorry that I attacked the Water Tribe. And I never should have sent that Fire Nation assassin after you. Wait, you sent Combustion Man after us? Well, that's not his name.
What is his name?
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to insult your friend.
That guy locked me and Katara in jail and tried to blow us all up.
Toph, you know he's telling the truth.
Why aren't you saying anything? You once said you thought we could be friends. You know I have good in me.
Mm-hmm. Roku good.
There's no way we can trust you after everything you've done.
Oh,
We'll
Aang.
never let you join us.
Aang.
You need to get out of here. Now.
I'm trying to explain that I'm not that person anymore. If you won't accept me as a friend, then maybe you'll take me as a prisoner.
No, we won't! Get out of here and don't come back. We'd better not see you again.
I get it. I don't like it, but I get it.
I can't believe how stupid I am. What was I thinking?
No, you
Telling them I
tried.
sent an assassin after them?
Yeah, that's not
Why
smart.
didn't I just say Azula did that? They would have believed that.
Because it's a lie, and you're not doing that anymore.
We can't trust him.
I kind of have a confession to make. Remember when you two were sick and I got captured by Zhao?
And you made us suck on frozen frogs? How could I forget?
Yeah.
I had a wart on the flap that hangs down from the back of my throat for a month.
Oh.
Sokka, I looked at it and told you there was nothing there.
I could feel it. It's my throat hole flap.
It's a uvula.
When Zhao had me chained up, it was Zuko who came in and got me out.
I'm sure he only did it so he could capture you himself.
You're nothing but a big prize to him.
And what was all that crazy stuff about setting Appa free? What a liar.
Actually,
Toph, yeah.
he wasn't lying.
Oh, hooray!
Yeah.
In a lifetime of evil, at least he didn't add animal cruelty to the list.
I'm just saying that considering his messed up family, he could have turned out a lot worse.
True.
You're all ignoring one crucial fact. Aang needs a firebending teacher. We can't think of a single person in the world to do the job. Now one shows up on a silver platter, and you won't even think about it?
I love you, Toph. I love you, Toph.
I'm not having Zuko as my teacher.
Well, I guess that's settled.
It has been a long 3.5 seasons.
I'm beginning to wonder who's really the blind one around here.
They suffered too much by Zuko to just open arm let him in.
Who's there? Stay back.
It's me!
Ooh.
Ow! You burned my feet!
Oh no!
I'm sorry. It was a mistake.
Get away from me!
I'm sorry.
You know he's telling the truth.
Get off me!
I didn't know it was you. Come back.
Oh, she's gonna crawl back.
Oh, why am I so bad at being good?
You're not. It's just horrible luck.
Has anyone seen Toph? I think we should go look for her.
We can go check for her.
I want to ride that tunnel down to the Hall of Statues again. It'll work a lot better now that I fixed my brakes.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, if they go off and they find him, I mean, I'm sure they'll trust Zuko more than our group will. Oh.
What happened? My feet got burned. I kind of went to see Zuko last night.
You what?
Zuko?
I just thought if I talked to him, maybe we could work something out.
Oh.
So he attacked you?
It was sort of an accident.
You trusted Zuko and you got burned. Literally. Zuko's clearly too dangerous to be left alone.
I hate to go looking for a fight, but you're right.
He's crafty, but we'll find a way to capture him.
He's just gonna be sitting there waiting for you.
He's already offered himself up as a prisoner once.
Get him to say he'll be our prisoner, then we'll jump him and really make him our prisoner. He'll never suspect it.
Or just take him as
You are a
prisoner.
master of surprise, Sokka.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now I know how the rest of you guys feel. Not being able to see with your feet stinks.
Oh, not this guy again. Combustion Man. I don't know what that is. Scary.
I don't want you hunting the Avatar anymore. I'm ordering you to stop. Oh!
Why does he keep going?
If you keep attacking, I won't pay you. Oh! I'll pay you double to stop.
What the hell? Can he redirect combustion the same way he can lightning? Wow. Yeah, I was gonna say, there's a bunch of water there, Katara. That's amazing.
He's going to blast this whole place right off the cliff.
Yeah. Where's Zuko and how do we get him to stop?
I can't step out to waterbend at him without getting blown up. And I can't get a good enough angle on him from down here.
I know how to get an angle on him.
Yeah?
All right, buddy. Don't fail me now.
Oh! Clocked!
Yeah! Boomerang!
Good job, Sokka. Except he's getting back up. Crap! But remember last time he got hit, he couldn't function properly. Yeah. Whoops. I don't know if he's gone, but he definitely lost his hand. Again. Hey guys. Can we be friends now, please?
I know I didn't explain myself very well yesterday. I've been through a lot in the past few years, but I'm realizing that I had to go through all those things to learn the truth. I thought I had lost my honor and that somehow my father could return it to me. But I know now that no one can give you your honor. It's something you earn for yourself by choosing to do what's right.
Oh.
All I want now is to play my part in ending this war. And I know my destiny is to help you restore balance to the world. I'm sorry for what I did to you. It was an accident. Fire can be dangerous and wild. I need to be more careful so I don't hurt people unintentionally.
Yeah.
I think you are supposed to be my firebending teacher. When I first tried to learn firebending, I burned Katara. And after that, I never wanted to firebend again. But now I know you understand how easy it is to hurt the people you love. I'd like you to teach me.
Thank you. I'm so happy you've accepted me into your group.
Well, that's...
Not so
Yeah.
fast. I still have to ask my friends if it's okay with them. Tough. What do you think?
Go ahead and let him join. It'll give me plenty of time to get back at him for burning my feet.
Sokka?
Hey.
All I want is to defeat the Fire Lord. If you think this is the way to do it, then I'm all for it.
Katara?
I'll go along with whatever you think is right.
I won't let you down. I promise.
Oof.
Here you go. Home sweet home for now. Lunch soon. Welcome aboard. Yeah.
That's nice.
Okay. This is really, really weird.
Yeah. I'm okay with weird.
I will spend every day of the rest of my life hunting the Avatar. I know it's my destiny to capture him.
Destiny is a funny thing. You never know how things are going to work out, but if you keep an open mind and an open heart, I promise you will find your own destiny someday.
Ah.
You might have everyone else here buying your transformation.
Oh,
But
Katara.
you and I both know you've struggled with doing the right thing in the past.
Mm-hmm.
You make one step backward, give me one reason to think you might hurt Aang, and you won't have to worry about your destiny anymore. Because I'll make sure your destiny ends right then and there. Permanently.
That gave me cold chills. I believe her. Oh, how deflating. Tokyo treat. Yummy stuff. Nathanael, roll the thing! Tokyo Treat and Sakuraco would like to invite everyone to experience Japan from the comfort of their own home through these snack boxes. Tokyo Treat is a monthly pop Japanese snack subscription box. You'll get up to 20 of the latest exclusive, limited edition, and seasonal flavored Japanese snacks that are only available in Japan for a limited time. Sakuraco is a monthly authentic Japanese snack subscription box that supports local Japanese snack makers. Each box comes with 20 traditional, authentic, and artisan Japanese snacks, including Japanese teas and a special Japanese tableware. You'll also receive booklets so you can learn more about your snacks, any allergen information, and it's a wealth of knowledge about the Japanese culture. And each book is about the theme. Mount Fuji has ninjas? There's a ninja village! Oh my god. This month, Tokyo Treat invites you on a trip to Mount Fuji with exclusive snacks inspired by it like Mount Fuji green tea cake, sweet potato sable cookie, and my personal favorite, peach Kit Kats. So we all know when we get a Tokyo Treat box that we get Kit Kats. This one's peach. Oh, it is a beautiful shade of actual peach. That tastes like peaches. These are gonna be trouble. And next we have the Mount Fuji green tea cake. Oh, goodness. It looks like a little burger with green tea in it. That is so light and fluffy. Okay, next we have our dragon potato twists. Yeah. Got it. And we're also going to eat these with our Decavita vitamin C drink. It tastes like something from my childhood. I have memories ruminating. Mmm. These are absolutely yummy, and look, dragon potato. Ice cream candy. It's a DIY kit. These little cones. It's Angela size with the little spoon. A little ice cream. What flavor is that? Oh, it's lemon. And that lemon is so tart and yummy. Okay, and then we got some Crunky chocolate almond bites. Not crunchy, crunky. Creamy milk chocolate and a hint of coffee. Anything with a hint of coffee I'm a fan of. Are you ready? No regrets. This month, Sakuraco partners with Saitama City for a limited edition special design box. Saitama City has both traditional and modern aspects of Japan, which is just one step away from Tokyo. Don't miss out on the opportunity to try Saitama pear gummies in this month's box alongside milk castella cakes, curry senbei, and daifuku. This month's tableware item is Wasaka crane chopsticks, beautifully crafted lacquered chopsticks with a crane design symbolizing longevity and good fortune. So obviously with the Sakuraco box, we always get tea, and I get really excited for this because when you can just try some, then you kind of know what flavors you like, where you like to live when it comes to tea. That is a nice light green tea. Yum. Okay, next we got the daifuku, which comes in a little tray. Nibbling on that probably would have been a better idea than shoving the whole thing in my mouth at one time. It gives me an excuse to sip my tea, so I'm happy. Ooh, yum, a curry senbei. And they're made from 15 different types of curry. I feel like this is gonna be a flavor overload and I'm here for it. I could eat a whole bag of this. This is so yummy. There it is. Found that lost crumb. I waste nothing. Okay, this is called Black Corinto. It smells like donuts. This is delightful. They're not lying when they say it's a Satayama delight. Look at that. Daruma Sesame Senbei. And then we have the milk castella cakes. Let's try them out. They're super cute. Look at how well made that is. They're perfect. Just yummy. I will never grow up, I refuse. So if you're interested in trying any of the snacks from Japan, guys, they're so tasty, I can't even tell you. There's not a disappointment in any of the boxes, and they all taste so different from American snacks. I think that's probably my favorite thing about it, is that like the stuff that comes out of those boxes, you can't find here. But if you're interested in trying any, you can get $5 off. There is a discount code. So just click the description link down below and give it a try. Okay guys, back to the show. The Firebending Masters? What?
Firebending in and of itself is not something to fear. But if you don't respect it, it'll chew you up and spit you out like an angry Komodo rhino.
Yep. Yeah, okay.
Now, show me what you've got. Any amount of fire you can make.
Oh, a fart? Really?
Maybe I need a little more instruction.
You might want to take a couple steps back.
Oop.
What was that?
Yeah, what's happening? Do they have a firebending block happening here?
Why is this happening?
Maybe it's the altitude.
Yeah, could be. Just breathe and...
That one kind of felt hot.
Don't patronize me.
Oh,
you know what it's supposed to look like.
Whoa.
Sorry, Sifu Hotman.
Stop calling me that.
Hotman?
Hey, jerks. Mind if I watch you two jerks do your jerk bending?
Get out of here!
Aw.
Okay, take it easy. I was just kidding around. Jerk bending. Still got it.
I've got some pretty bad news. I've lost my stuff.
Don't look at me. I didn't touch your stuff.
That's not what he meant.
I'm talking about my firebending.
Yeah.
It's gone.
I'm sorry, I'm just laughing at the irony. How it would have been nice for us if you'd lost your firebending a long time ago.
Oh, Katara.
Well, it's not lost. It's just weaker for some reason.
Maybe you're just not as good as you think you are. Ouch.
Damn.
I bet it's because I changed sides.
Oh.
That's ridiculous.
Maybe it isn't. Maybe your firebending comes from rage, and you just don't have enough anger to fuel it the way you used to.
Yep.
So, all we need to do is make Zuko angry.
No.
Easy enough.
Oh, goodness, Sokka.
I don't want to rely on hate and anger anymore. There has to be another way.
You're gonna need to learn to draw your firebending from a different source.
How's he supposed to do that? By jumping into a volcano?
No.
Thank God.
Zuko needs to go back to whatever the original source of firebending is.
It's from the breath, right?
Is it jumping into a volcano?
It's not.
For earthbending, the original benders were badger moles.
Oh.
One day when I was little, I ran away and hid in a cave. That's where I met them.
Aww. I don't know if I would have licked it.
I was able to learn earthbending, not just as a martial art, but as an extension of my senses. For them, it was their way of interacting with the world.
That's amazing, Toph. The original airbenders were the sky bison. Maybe you can give me a lesson sometime, buddy.
Well, this doesn't help me. The original firebenders were the dragons, and they're extinct.
Roku had a dragon, and there were plenty of dragons when I was a kid.
Well, they aren't around anymore, okay?
Zuko.
Okay. I'm sorry.
But maybe there's another way. The first people to learn from the dragons were the ancient sun warriors.
Sun warriors?
Oh, I'm here for it.
They died off thousands of years ago. But their civilization wasn't too far from where we are now. Maybe we can learn something by poking around their ruins.
Sometimes the shadows of the past can be felt by the present.
So what? Maybe you'll pick up some super old Sun Warrior energy just by standing where they stood 1,000 years ago?
Maybe.
More or less.
Yeah.
Either I find a new way to firebend, or the Avatar has to find a new teacher.
Well, did I think a mission was going to happen to help Zuko firebend again? Absolutely not. Am I mad? Still no.
I don't know why, but I thought this thing would be a lot faster.
Hey, you watch your
I was
mouth.
right, Zuko. In our group, typically we start out our missions with a more upbeat attitude.
I can't believe this.
Don't worry, you'll get the hang of it.
You'll get the hang of being upbeat. Zuko. Oh.
Whoa!
Cool.
Even though these buildings are ancient, I can tell the Fire Sage's temples are somehow descended from these.
Okay, we learned something about architecture. Hopefully we'll learn something about firebending too. The past can be a great teacher. Ah!
Booby trap.
Zuko, I think the past is trying to kill me.
This booby trap must be centuries old, and it still works.
Or
Maybe this means we shouldn't be here.
are people still there?
Where's that upbeat attitude you were talking about? People don't make traps unless they've got something worth protecting.
True.
This seems promising. I'm not sure what this tells us about the original source of firebending.
You look pretty angry to me.
Yeah.
Zuko, something happened to the dragons in the last 100 years. Something you're not telling me.
Yeah, what happened?
My great-grandfather Sozin happened. He started the tradition of hunting dragons for glory. They were the ultimate firebenders. And if you could conquer one, you'd earn the honorary title, Dragon. The last great dragon was conquered long before I was born. By my uncle.
Dragon of the West.
I thought your uncle was good.
Not always.
He had a complicated past. Family tradition, I guess.
Yep. Are they gonna find a dragon? Are there dragons, like, hiding?
It's locked up!
Need fire.
Wait,
Oh.
it's a celestial calendar. I bet that sunstone opens the door, but only when sunlight hits it at just the right angle. On the solstice.
Monkey feathers! Solstice again? We can't wait here that long.
No, we can't. But we might be able to speed time up.
There we go. Good job, Zuko!
You know, Zuko, I don't care what everyone else says about you. You're pretty smart.
Oh. Have they talked about his intelligence? Oh.
They're just statues.
They look angry. It's really cool, though.
It says this is something called the Dancing Dragon.
Ah. I was gonna say, is that a firebending form? You have to do the dance! Oh, this is so smart.
Over here. I want you to dance with me.
Yeah, that's not a way to go about it.
Let's follow the steps of the statues. Don't you see?
Phenomenal.
These aren't dance moves. These statues are giving us a lesson. I think this is some kind of sun warrior firebending form.
This better teach us some really good fire.
It better defeat the Fire Lord by the end of this season. Together, even.
Hooray!
Oh, it's a golden egg.
Wait, what exactly is that?
Is it a dragon egg?
Some kind of mystical gemstone.
Oh, I got so excited.
Well, don't touch it.
Why not?
Remember what happened with those spikes? I'm just very suspicious of giant glowing gems sitting on pedestals.
Fair.
It feels almost alive.
Is it a dragon egg?
Oh no, it's another trap.
Oh, I can't pull free. It's like some kind of glue.
Ew. It looks like snot. For the record, that's not what my boogers look like. Oh no. Oh.
I can't move. Do something.
Me? I can't move either.
Oh no.
It stopped.
At least we have air. Maybe if we stay calm, we can figure a way out of this.
You have air for now. Did the whole room just fill up with glue?
You had to pick up the glowing egg, didn't you?
I don't blame him.
If it were up to you, we'd never have made it past the courtyard.
Well, what do you think we should do?
Think about our place in the universe?
Okay, well, you know, nothing but time. Oh!
Who's down there?
Hello, sir. Oh, that's gonna take forever with those little tongues.
For trying to take our sunstone, you must be severely punished.
We came here to find the ancient origin of all firebending.
They are obviously thieves, here to steal Sun Warrior treasures.
Please, I don't normally play this card, but I'm the Avatar.
He does all the time.
My name is Zuko, Crown Prince of the Fire Nation. I know my people have distorted the ways of firebending, but now I want to learn the original way. When we came here, I never imagined the Sun Warrior civilization was secretly alive. I am truly humbled to be in your presence. Please, teach us.
If you wish to learn the ways of the sun, you must learn them from the masters Ran and Shaw. When you present yourselves to them, they'll read your hearts, your souls, and your ancestry. If they deem you worthy, they'll teach you. If they don't, you'll be destroyed on the spot.
Both of our boys are good. They're both good. Roku is in both of them. They're good.
If you're going to see the masters, you must bring them a piece of the eternal flame. You will each take a piece of it to the masters to show your commitment to the sacred art of firebending.
Yeah, I'm not a firebender yet. Couldn't my friend here carry my fire for me?
No.
Very just, nope.
The flame will go out if you make it too small. Make it too big. You might lose control.
I'm just a little nervous. It's like a little heartbeat.
Aww.
Fire is life, not just destruction. You will take your flames up there. The cave of the masters is beneath that rock.
Okay. I'm really bummed that it was a gemstone and not a dragon egg. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Even though they called it an egg, and then a gemstone, and then an egg again, and then a gemstone.
If I walk too fast, my flame will go out.
You're too timid. Give it more juice.
But what if I can't control it?
You can do it. I know you can. You're a talented kid.
Ah! I'm getting all of my wishes and dreams. I'd really like a dragon.
Facing the judgment of the Firebending Masters will be very dangerous for you. Your ancestors are directly responsible for the dragon's disappearance. The Masters might not be so happy to see you.
No, probably not.
But once they find out I'm the Avatar...
Have you forgotten that you vanished, allowing the Fire Nation to wreak havoc on the world? The decline of the dragons is your burden too.
Wow. That doesn't really seem fair.
We could turn back now.
No, you can't.
We're seeing this through to the end.
Yep.
We're gonna meet these masters and find out what's so great about them.
What if they judge us and attack us?
Fight back.
Well, we're the Fire Prince and the Avatar. I think we could take these guys in a fight, whoever they are.
Okay, so not the Fire Lord in the Avatar, but the Fire Prince in the Avatar. I was this close! This is what it's from? Hell yeah! I'm so happy right now. I love that they're incorporating the credits theme right now. Sun is perfect, what a shot. Do they have to go their separate ways?
Those who wish to meet the Masters Ran and Shaw will now present their fire.
Sound the call!
It's okay.
What's happening?
Where's your fire?
Zuko, my fire went out.
What do you want me to do?
Give me some of yours.
Cheater. Oh! The blue and the red dragon! Well, I guess it's like a purple color, but didn't Zuko had a dream about that?
Still think we can take them?
No.
Shh. I never said that.
Oh, here it
You're just that guy, aren't you?
The Masters. Quiet, Humgal. What?
Humgal's awesome. Yeah.
I think we're supposed to do the dragon dance with them.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
What about this situation makes you think they want us to dance?
Let's just try it.
Yeah.
Fine.
Oh my god, I love you boys so much.
Judgment time.
Oh wow, oh wow.
I understand.
He's so disappointed.
Their fire was beautiful. Colors I've never imagined.
Like firebending harmony.
They judged you and gave you visions of the meaning of firebending.
My uncle Iroh said he faced the last dragon and killed it.
So your uncle lied.
Iroh was the last outsider to face the Masters. They deemed him worthy and passed the secret on to him as well.
He must have lied to protect them, so no one else would hunt them.
All this time, I thought firebending was destruction. But now I know what it really is. It's energy and life.
It's like the sun, but inside of you. That's why my firebending was so weak before. Hunting you was my drive. So when I joined you, I lost sight of my inner fire. But now, I have a new drive. I have to help you defeat my father and restore balance to the world.
Oh, he's back. Nice, Aang.
Now that you have learned the secrets and you know about our tribe's existence, we have no choice but to imprison you here forever.
That's not gonna work.
Just kidding. But seriously, don't tell him.
Yeah.
With this technique the dragon showed us, Zuko and I will be unstoppable.
Yeah, that's a great dance you two learned there. We'll just tap dance our way to victory over the Fire Lord.
Sokka.
It's a sacred form that happens to be thousands of years old.
What's your little form called?
Dragon dance.
The dancing dragon.
Oh, Zuko, it's okay. Sun Warrior jam. Okay, so I was just like throwing a lot of stuff out there and hoping that it would stick, like the dragon egg. Even though there are dragons, there's 2 of them. Uncle Iroh knew this and he kept the secret. He didn't kill a dragon, or did he? He didn't. He didn't. They let him have the title of Dragon of the West without actually killing a dragon. I don't like animal cruelty whatsoever. I know sky bisons aren't real, although I wish they were. But anytime there's an iteration of any type of dragon getting killed, stabbed, shot at, burnt to crispies, How to Train Your Dragon, House of the Dragon, Game of Thrones, whatever it may be, I am definitely a fan of dragons. I did not expect dragons. I thought it was going to be like fire spirits or like the Firebending Masters of the past, like a Roku of some sort. I love the adventures of Aang and Zuko because Zuko isn't like this new person. He's like a combo of like who he used to be and like his absolute personality that he was born with, where he's just a cranky boy. And you know, like him like being humble. And like especially in front of the Sun Warriors, but you know, like actually saying that he was wrong for what he did. And you know, I don't blame Katara and Sokka for not trusting Zuko. Aang kind of bothered me a little bit because he knows that like he needs a firebending teacher, and I still get it though, but like he knows Zuko saved him that one time. That bugged me a little bit. But I get Katara, but I'm like Katara, and it's because I want her to trust him because I know that he's gone through that change. And I kept saying like can Toph tell whether or not he's lying? You know, and I know like having Azula being able to tell a lie and Toph not being able to detect it probably throws her off a little bit and maybe doesn't trust Zuko as much. But, you know, Toph doesn't have this history with him, so she can sense his sincerity. And I love that. I love the whole addition of Toph, period, like what she brings to the table. But then when she has those extra moments where like her skills are useful in other ways of just earthbending, that she can detect that somebody is being sincere. And Appa licking him, like, come on. Appa, like, only licks people that, like, he's, like, comfortable with. That he's, like, I don't want to say happy with, but, like, that he feels like he's safe around. Only lick people that you feel safe around. What I'm trying to say is don't lick strangers. Yeah. Or mean people. Or mean strangers. Off the rails. I'm going off the rails. Yeah, but definitely that gemstone / egg. I was like, oh my god, Zuko's gonna get a dragon, and then he's gonna fly next to Appa with Aang, and then I was like, I created a whole scenario in my head, so I was like super excited for a dragon to pop up. The whole glue situation with the dancing and all that, like, as soon as Aang stepped down and I saw the thing going, I was like, oh my god, they're both gonna have to do this. But when I first saw it, I was like, that looks like a dance, and I feel like that's gonna be a way to defeat the Fire Lord. And it was a way to have the Firebending Masters trust them and give them the visions that they had of firebending. I love this show so much. I feel so emotional when I'm watching it. You know, things that come out of Zuko's mouth. Sometimes, like, I'm just like, oh, come on, kid, you were so close. You were so close. And then there's other times where I'm just like, that just warms my heart. And I know that he wanted to, like, be accepted right away. And, you know, that's why he was practicing what he wanted to say. And he's not used to, like, being humble, being kind, showing empathy. You know, like that's not something that he does all the time. And, like, for him to kind of lay himself bare and kind of like, I don't want to say confess his sins, but essentially, you know, he like copped up to everything. Yes, Toph got hurt, and I understand that he was defending himself and she surprised him, and she even knew that it was an accident. Him saying that he's sorry and it being genuine, I'm not going to say best character arc of the entire show, but best character arc of the entire show. And you guys know how much I love characters. Like, I love when we see somebody go from, you know, kind of like sometimes it's like humble beginnings to greatness, or, you know, from like being really angry and having that fuel his fire, literally, to coming over to the other side and arching to where he's not relying on that anymore. And I don't know if anyone else has a character arc quite like him. Like, you know, Katara and Sokka have always been good, and they've never really gone bad. They've never broke bad. They've never, like, been in that direction. They've always stayed in this camp. And Zuko's seen the whole spectrum of life, where things were great before, and then he gets banished and they're horrible and he's angry. And then he gets to go back and he's angry and things are horrible, but like he's living the high life and it's just not enough, that now he's back to humble beginnings again, where like he's not relying on his anger for his drive and his hunting for the Avatar, and, you know, to find honor in himself. Like he will find honor on his own, not because someone bestowed it upon him. Oh man, this show is so good. I don't know if Katara's never going to be chummy and best friends with Zuko, but like she's got a good enough heart that when she does forgive, I think it's going to be well earned, for sure. And I mean, they were 100% right. All the things that Zuko did to them leading up to this moment, like, how do they just say all's forgiven? They can't. They won't. It's not going to happen. But definitely it's a start. Oh man, so good. This is so good. The show is so good. It's amazing. I'm so happy right now. I'm so happy. And like, you know, Combustion Man showing up. I don't know if we're done with him, because we just saw his arm fly off, or his hand fly off. His metal fake hand. Somebody had said something about like there's a reason why he has fake limbs, and it's not necessarily from fighting, but it might have been learning how to use the combustion thing, patch, tattoo, makeup. I don't know what the hell it is. I do like that every time that he gets hit, it malfunctions, because like there has to be a way to defeat him. So I'm not upset. I'm not upset. Can I just say that the Western Air Temple is amazing. Amazing. And the fact that Toph could see it, I was like, how can Toph see it? It's like an air temple. That was so cool. So beautiful. And I love the flashbacks that we got of Zuko and Iroh being there. And kind of Iroh, you know, he was so mean to his uncle. Calling him like fat and lazy. And it's just like, he's not fat and lazy anymore. That's for damn sure. But seeing how Zuko was like fresh after what happened to him, like it didn't take long for that anger to boil and just come out. And he was an angry boy. Really, really angry boy. I love the Zuko that we have now. I love it. I love it. And it's funny because I was just like, I was like, Fire Lord and the Avatar. And I was like, that doesn't work. The Fire Prince and the Avatar works perfectly. Zuko and Aang from A to Z. Couldn't be further apart on that spectrum, could they? Double A to Z. Wonder if that was done on purpose. Okay, so we got Zuko teaching Aang firebending. They're doing the dancing dragon. And I feel like that's going to come back. It's going to be important. But, you know, Zuko talking about that there's other spectrums of fire that he's never seen before, because we were seeing like, you know, like greens being put in there. And like we've seen blue fire. And of course we've seen, you know, orange, yellow fire. But like the fact that he said spectrum, it makes me think that there are different forms of fire that we might learn about. And I'm really wondering if Zuko is going to teach Aang how to redirect lightning, because it's a water bending move. Oh, that might actually be a way to bring Katara in a little bit, is if Katara sees Zuko doing a water bending move to defend against fire, lightning, maybe that'll warm her up a little bit, like figuratively and literally. But guys, if you want to watch full-length reaction to these episodes, it will be available on my Patreon, and up to 4 episodes early. Somewhere in here. 4 episodes early, 2 reactions. But in the meantime, like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Hi, dragons! Did you think that gold gemstone was an egg? Because I sure as hell did. I thought the thing was an egg. I thought Zuko was getting a dragon, and I was like, Falcor! Like, just, I thought it was gonna happen. Thought it was gonna happen. Bummed it didn't, but we still got dragons in the episode, so I can't be too upset about it. And the fact that, like, dragons are still alive, like, that's a good thing. You know, I don't know how long dragons live, and I don't know if those two could have a dragon baby. But if they could and we could repopulate dragons, that would be amazing. Again, I don't know how you only do that with 2. It's the whole Adam and Eve thing. I was like, how did you make more people out of that? How is it not incestuous? But whatever. Here we are. Do you blame Katara for feeling the way that she does? Because I know I don't. We know more than she does, obviously. We know backstory and we know what's happening on the side and like what's going on when they're in 2 different places. So obviously, you know, we have sympathy for Zuko and we empathize with the situation. But I also empathize with Katara. You know, how many times do you get hurt and chased and you know, have to fight people before you're like I'm done with you? You know, her threat to Zuko, I 100% believe it. She wasn't messing around. And that gave me cold chills. Katara is always the heart of this show. Like, she is 100% the person that brings the heart every single time. And for her to say that, she means it. So guys, I'm super excited to keep carrying on this journey with Avatar and Zuko and Iroh and all of my favorites. I'm dreading the end because then there means that there's no more. Somebody told me that there was a episode that's on YouTube, I think. And then I was told that there are comic books, but I will be watching Legend of Korra after this. I will be taking a little bit of a break in between. We'll also be watching the movie. So I'm sure after watching this, I'm gonna despise that movie. I'm gonna despise it. But I don't ever want to yuck on somebody's yum, so somebody worked really hard on that. So I will try to find beauty in anything, but I will be very critical at the same time. So you have that to look forward to. But guys, come back here for the next couple episodes, and in the meantime, I'll see ya.